Hey guys, probably don't recognize these surroundings, but this is my home garage. And I was talking in the video earlier about this glue dent removal tool, like a paintless dent removal tool. And this is basically what it looks like. It's a little spreader bar, like this guy right here. And you have these tabs, so you can put glue on this one. That's a sort of an oval one, and then there's a larger one that's a round one, and that goes up through here. And there's a little nut that you draw down tight, and it starts to, I guess if you can look at it this way when it's against the side of the vehicle, as you draw the nut down, it starts to pull out on that dent. And we're going to give this a try. I have low expectations, but we're going to give it a shot. I'll show you guys. This dent is going to be a bitch to pick up in the camera, I think. Oh, hell, it looks actually better in the camera. There's a dent right underneath the mirror right there. You can see the goofy light reflection off of it. It's not real deep, but it's big enough, and that's probably about the center of it. So the first thing I did was I wiped the door down with some glass cleaner, which I like to use. Now the first step they tell you to do is to clean that area that you're going to put that glue pull tab on with the release agent that comes in the kit. It comes in a nail polish bottle here. And it says it's 90% acetone and 10% water, so it's nail polish remover. Doesn't say to shake it, but what the hell, I'll shake it up a little bit. But it's nail polish remover. That's odd, it has absolutely no scent whatsoever. Now, for me to be able to see this dent, on there. And I'm assuming the reason that they have you use this stuff, it's like a way to make sure that there's no grease or wax. You probably use wax and grease remover. We'll try that. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the glue gun, which I have plugged in on the other side of the garage, but I'm going to move it. I don't know if it's preheated. They say preheat it 10 to 15 minutes. I've never seen a glue gun that takes 15 minutes to heat up. But this could be a real piece of something. Oh, there's definitely there's plenty hot. So now I might have to get in the picture to be able to see where the hell the middle of that dent is. I'm going to try right there. And see what happens. See if I can find the instructions. I don't know that it tells you how long to wait for it to cool before you can pull. But then the instructions are in English. Hold there for 10 seconds. Should be good. So we'll give it a shot here. My guess is it's going to pull right off. But if it doesn't, hey, we luck out. So we're going to put the wing nut on this side. And these things are supposedly adjustable height, I thought, but maybe not. Exactly. That's weird. It stuck to the truck, but it didn't stick to the thing. I probably should have cleaned that first. Okay, well, this is also the agent that releases the glue. So you guys are learning this right along with me. And it came with this little thing that looks like a body filler spreader. A little more rigid though. Take that glue off with. Alrighty. Well, we know it sticks pretty good. Oh, that came off fairly easily, I would say. Yeah, the dent's still there. It did not budge at all. Alright, let's try this one more time. Let's clean the pad that the glue sticks to. And see what happens. This is probably a single-use item with my luck. That was it. Throw it away. That's pretty impressive though, the glue stuck to the truck. Let's try it again. This may be an epic failure, but for 12 bucks, I have to believe it's probably better used for a larger dent. The smaller ones, smaller dents are hard to pull, unless you're using a stud gun. I wonder if the heat from the glue actually helps that dent come out. That could be the case. So I'll try again. That pulls it right off again. catch a couple different angles on it here. Come up just a touch too far. I can always tap it back down. Before I put two dents on the side of this thing. You can always redo this. There's 3 glue sticks in the kit. Better repainting the top half of this door. Not that it probably doesn't need it, but that sucker stuck good. We'll put some nail polish on it. There we go. Just kidding, no nail polish. Probably shouldn't be tweaking on that. Let's see. We got part of it off. Be a good way to find out if there was 1K clear coat on something. Start putting acetone on it. Wow, that is so cool how that pulls that right off. I don't know if I got it all or not. Put some glass clear on there. See if it'll take that rest of that residue off. One thing, you probably have to buff it after that, because that leaves a shitty residue on there. I would say I got 70% of it out. Let's try one more pull. Let's go a little lower though. Clean it off one more time and see what happens. Well, that's very minute. It wasn't a big dent to begin with, but the last thing I want to do is put more dents in it. I wish I had one of my markers for marking on a vehicle at home, but I don't have it here. It's basically almost like a water-based paint marker, and the stuff wipes right off. You don't even need to use anything to clean it off with. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Boy, I just can't see where I'm at. I'll be excited if that takes 95% of that out. I think we're almost there. I got one on the Duramax that needs pulled out too, but I don't know if this is strong enough setup to do it. One thing, I got hot glue strings hanging all over the place. Trying to spread those pads as far away from that damage as I can. Hey, sweet. That must mean turkey's done. Let's see what happens. Definitely had some serious force on that. That's crazy how that acetone takes that hot glue right off. See if that will dissolve that last little bit of hot glue. And I'm going to have to wipe that with something else. That dissolves most of it, but I got some scratches in this door. I think I can live with that, guys. Take you guys off the stand here. See if I can catch a better camera angle of this. You can, I mean, there's still a little bit right in there. You can still see it. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to be satisfied with this. Maybe I'll monkey around with it a little bit more and turn you guys back on. Well, guys, I don't know that I'd call it a fail, but it's not 100%. You can still see a little shadow of it. And I've got this squeegee in my hand. We're going to put it up to it. There's maybe a 30-second gap behind there. If that. So that's real close. It was probably an 1/8 inch dent to begin with. For paintless dent removal next to a body line. That's pretty good. I got a couple scuffs on it. I'm going to have to take some light cut rubbing compound or glaze or something. I wiped some wax over it because I took the wax off this spot, but I'd say that'll probably suffice. I wish I could have made it better. Unfortunately, this truck's dark green, and it's going to show everything. So unless I have that perfect and do that whole door and repaint it, put a skim coat of glaze or something over the paint there, that's going to be as good as that one's going to get. So you can still catch just a glimmer of it right there. Looks horrible in the camera right there, but it's only showing me about a 32nd of an inch. Right there. And then it goes to 0. Probably should check it with a better straight edge than this. This is a Chinese Bondo spreader. I don't know what their tolerances are. Alright guys, have a good one.